perfect. Yeah, I got some scotch that I bought. Well, free drinks. Then you'd be there just drinking only coffee or something. All right. Okay. Yeah, maybe just do a test, like maybe not stream, but test like recording or something. I don't know. But yeah, hands. Poker 2-7 poker. Love poker. America's card room. Hero villain. But yeah, hands. Poker. Oh, okay. Good thing we checked that because I remember the first time we did that happened.
I have to add it to every scene.
Oh.
Phone, okay.
That can't be the way. Sure, like that really. I hate it. Yeah, okay, sucks.
On, okay. Okay, so let's do another test recording. Let's do some test recording. I can see some microphone shit.
Ace King.
Good.
Hand ever.
I hate Ace King. No, I don't. I love Ace King.
No, if there's a way to check like how much you lose, like there must be a way to check that on poker.
Let's do some
Like,
test
like,
recording.
okay, my stats
See
say
some
Ace
microphone
King.
shit.
Ace King.
Good.
Hand ever.
Oh, okay. Your sound is gonna echo back from the micro, like from my speakers out to microphone.
Oh, okay.
So I have to.
You have to have like a earphone or something.
I have to have an earphone or something. Hold on. Ah. Didn't want to dish this out. This is a terrible headphone. Well, let's see. This comes out. I don't know how you wear over-ear headphones. It's just so painful.
I'm used to it. I have to record a bunch. So a lot of the time I play the night. Either you get used to it or that's it.
Okay. Now the computer is fucking down there. How can I do? What can I do? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Let me see. Where's the microphone jack here? Okay, it's down there. I can put a box underneath the case. I hate doing this. Come on. Let's pick you up. Alright. Now let's see. Default switch speaker, Realtek. Alright, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome now. Okay, let's see how recording works now. The thing is now, my microphone is there though, and then let's see recording. I start recording. Dun 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 dun.
Test ace king of diamonds.
All
Queen.
right. All right, now let's listen to the new run. Yeah. Start recording. Dun 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 dun.
Test ace king of diamonds.
Voice quality is so good now.
Perfect.
All right, sound quality is good.
Now we're like streamers. Like
Now,
proper.
yeah, like proper. Let me see if I can put the other way around so that because this be closer to that cable. All right, this is trash. This is trash. Let me delete these little files. Shut up. Go down. All right, everyone. Let's do start recording. All right, let's do introduction. How do we do introduction?
How do we do introduction?
Yeah.
What are we? Two hobbyist poker players.
Yeah.
But definitely don't do this for a living, but what are we? Just enthusiasts, poker enthusiasts trying to get better at the game.
Yeah. And there are a lot of group of people that sit together and study poker, and this is what we do. We are studying poker together.
Yeah.
And then
Pretty
much. And then like we decided to share it with other people because it could be informative.
Exactly.
All right.
And informative for ourselves as well. Just the fact that we're recording this means that we kind of like we improve ourselves as well.
Yeah. All right, let's do that. Hi. No. Stop recording. That's bullshit.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. I don't know. Hello, world.
No. Like, you have to do like the new YouTube channels. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy. Whatever.
No,
like
you start
YouTube.
My wife is looking at me. All right, you start that crap then.
No, I was joking.
Yeah, okay. Now let's just say hi and then start with everything. All right, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Hey, how are you doing? I am Asan.
I'm Atul.
And we usually study poker together, like very, very regularly, at least once a week, I would say. Yep. Don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Once a week at minimum. We like.
No, not really. We try to. Like things happen. But we try to get together and go over the hands that we play either online or live, and then like just bounce around ideas, and we sometimes run them in solvers and see what the course of action should have been, or how far we are off of GTO, because there are.
Yeah, we're pretty off.
Yeah, I'm not a good poker player, but I'm trying.
Neither am I. Yeah. We're trying to be, but
we're trying to be.
Long way away.
All right. So like I have picked 3 hands today. One of them I have the magical ace king of diamond on the small blind.
Dude, worst hand in poker. I feel like it's like a mirage. It's like the mirage of poker. You know what I mean? Like you feel like, oh, ace king.
Oh, this is so
and you
good.
You dive in and you like just lose a lot of money.
Yeah, let's go and see what happens. There's an open to 224, which is a standard open in online poker, even though it is not in live poker. This is even considered a large open. And then there's a 3-bet to 6 big blind. It comes to me and I was like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna raise that. Oh, no profanities. Yeah, I do a cold 4-bet. Big blind folds. The opener folds. That's expected. But the 3-better just continues.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to a magical flop of 4, 8, 10.
2 diamonds.
Yeah, I have flush draw. I have stuff to do. I don't.
You have stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
2
stuff.
overs, flush draw.
Yeah.
That's some stuff.
Yeah, there's some stuff. I'm definitely betting. Like as a cold 4-better, I think that I have to see bet at a very high frequency.
Yeah.
That's my intuition. It could be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what do you check as a 4-better? Like, maybe if you flop quads, I don't know. Like is that a situation you check as a 4-better?
I don't know. So I just bet 1/3 pot. I was thinking maybe I should do like quarter pot, but like my auto click buttons are 1/3, half, and 3/4. So it's hard to calculate 1/4. So I just do 1/3 pot.
1/3. And how deep are you guys? You guys are what?
Well, We are 150 big blind effective behind.
Effective.
So it's good enough. Like one third pot, I think it is good. All right. And then this guy raises me to 32 big blinds. Also, these are 25-cent, 50-cent blinds online on ACR. It's blitz poker. So like if you don't have a hand, you just fold and you go to a new table.
Right. So tighter ranges in general.
Yeah, tighter ranges. The guy raises here. So he 3-bet, called a 4-bet, raised me on the flop. He could have tens.
Yeah.
He could have tens. He could have aces, kings, queens, jacks. I don't think he will have eights much.
Very rarely.
Very rarely. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Anyway.
No eights, no low, very few low cards, basically. If any.
Yeah. So I have to continue. I can't fold a 4-bet pot. Like I just like.
And you have pretty much.
Yeah, I have a lot of equity.
Everything, yeah.
So
how much does he raise? Like how does he raises to 32 big blinds after
32.
You bet.
Yeah. So 32 divided by 10 is I think 3x.
Yeah.
1072.
3x is you.
Yeah. 3x is me, a standard raise. I call for obvious reasons. The turn is a 9. It's not a good card, but at the first look, but like if you look closely, the only thing that they don't, he doesn't have Jack Queen here, really.
Yeah.
He could have Jack Queen of diamonds. He could.
The only thing.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes sense.
Because, but it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that he could have that beats you right now besides the overpairs that makes sense. Yeah. But like it's extremely unlikely.
Extremely unlikely, I would say. So obviously I was check raise, I check. And then the guy bets small.
Yeah, like a quarter, like a little more than quarter pot.
I think it's even like real quarter because 100 would be 25. So 98 a quarter, maybe 23, something like that.
Yep.
And I don't know if I should jam here or just call.
So the fact that he check raised the flop, right? So the thing is, you block like almost pretty much every diamond draw that he has.
Yeah.
So what does he have? He obviously has some equity, right? If it's not the diamond draw, what is?
Also consider I could have aces and kings.
Exactly. So the fact that you have ace king of diamonds, it heavily weighs his range towards just made hands already.
Oh, I see. He doesn't have bluffs there because I have the ace and kings of diamond. That makes sense.
Yeah. So there's no bluffs. So what? Yeah, he pretty much has a made hand, but he's giving you such a good price.
Yeah, to draw. So like if he has a made hand, is he stringing me along? Like he says, all right, you have aces, I have tens. Yeah. I want you not to fold your aces. Give me 23 big ones.
Right, but if he was under the assumption like, hey, dude, this guy has aces, I think you would call a larger size bet. I would have. So what is he doing with this like small bet? Is it like a people say in poker like, oh, I'm betting this to gain information. Like, are you a believer in that? Like betting for information?
No.
I don't know where I'm at.
No. This is not 1995.
Either value or bluff. That's two reasons.
Yeah, I don't think like betting to see where I am is a thing, at least online.
Yeah.
But
I've heard more OMCs say that. Like, I just want to see where I was at.
Yeah. Griff does that. Like, our friends, like many friends that I play with, like in casino.
Yeah.
At 5-10 even, they say like, oh, I bet to see what, and it is what is this There's a word for it. There is a type of bet that prop bet. Isn't it a prop bet? What is a prop bet?
Oh, a prop like those are the ones that you call like, aren't they like side bets, or am I like thinking of something else?
No, probe bets.
Probe bets. Oh, just like probing. Like,
yeah, like probing.
I'm gonna take a poke at this.
Yeah. Like, what is a probe bet? I don't know yet what's a probe bet. Yet that's how bad of a poker player I am. But anyway, it could be a prop bet, whatever that is. Anyway,
or have you heard of merge bet? I've heard of that, but I don't think I really know what that is. It's one of those things that I can throw around like at a poker table, if in case I want to make the image like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And you know.
Yeah. Anyhow, so this is a small bet. I don't know if I have to raise, because I don't think that makes sense. So I just called. I think I just called. Yeah.
Right.
I just
because yeah, again, he has a made hand.
Yeah, he has a made hand. He's not folding. I want to just like get a very good price to see a diamond.
Right. So if you did, let's say like I was the villain, right? Like, let's say I had jacks. Let's say I had no diamond, right? And you jam. Like even with jacks, like, do you think you would fold jacks in that position?
On this board? No.
Yeah.
I don't think at 25-50 people fold that.
It's
They're very hard. It's I've seen people like, oh god, I ran such a good bluff today. Really made sense. I had like not flush broker, flush came in. It's a paired board.
Like,
no, it's not a paired board. It's such a story. Like I said, I wrote a novel, and the guy called me with a top pair jack kicker.
Oh my god! Yeah,
dude,
this guy's like
9 jack. Like he called me with 9 jack.
Yeah. That's like first grade literature versus like Shakespeare. You know, you're like telling a beautiful story. This guy's like, nah, slap that out.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's how I call, and then obviously I hate this river because
because now he's not folding.
It's nothing. Like it's all This bullshit. I didn't make anything. First of all, I have nothing. Second of all, I'm ace high. Second of all, if he had a set, he made a boat. If he had a big pair, he made a 2 pair. I don't know.
The other thing is he's in position, right? So he can afford to barrel twice and see like, okay, I got enough value. I'm gonna check back.
Yeah.
I might be lost.
Oh, and he checks back.
Oh, he does check back. Yeah.
He does check back. He does. Yeah, he got enough value out of this hand. And it goes to and he had queens. Yeah. He had queens. Okay. So I actually ran this hand on PO Solver. Let's go and look at this hand. Let me just bring up my PO Solver up. Let's just look at strategy. I put a lot of bets, different bet sizes, like out of position. This is the flop. 10-8-4. Yeah, 10-8-4 is the flop. Effective stack is 150. The pot is 34. So that we have, and then I can see here that out of position player, which is me, on this flop that I really bet. 4-bet, I get to bet, and I don't get to bet a small. I get to bet medium mainly.
Medium, okay.
Which is very interesting. And then if you talk about Ace King suited, with a specific hand that I have, Ace King of Diamond, majority of the time is again the same thing. Like 59% I bet 17, so I bet half pot here.
Okay. Instead of like usually like even I also default to like the 1/3. You know, like especially if it's a 4-bet pot, I like just default 1/3. I never bet more like 1/3.
Yeah.
Whatever the situation.
So this is what I do usually. This is a mistake. I agree here that half pot size is better. It's the same thing that you taught me. Is this the flop that a 4-better bets often or not? If I bet often, I have to bet small. If I bet like just not infrequently, I have to tend to bet a little bit bigger. And then if it was an ace high board, if it was a king high board, it would have been a type of board that I would want to bet more often and a small.
Yeah. Right.
So this is my first mistake here, I think. So let's say if I bet, and you can see that this is my range, and then almost let me just undo this. And with everything, I have some checks like 20%, but everything like really I have is a bet. So let's say I bet like the 10.
Yeah, the funny thing is your checks are pretty much like ace king, ace x with like no diamonds.
Yeah, no diamonds.
Right. Or and the other ace king you're betting is the backdoor heart draws. Right?
Yeah.
The ace king of hearts. So that's pretty much the only thing you check. And I'm pretty sure like 7s and 6s. That's like very infrequent. You'd even have that.
Yeah.
So like with the range that makes sense, yeah, you should be betting. Yeah, it's funny because even if you showed up with like aces or kings here, you still bet bigger, right? You still don't go for a 1/3 pot size bet because the board isn't, the board doesn't favor you as much.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. All right, let's say we did bet 17, obviously, and they have to call with almost everything in their range. They have some folds, like they can fold half of the time deuces and 3s and 5s and 6s and 7s that like really missed. They can fold ace queen that doesn't have a draw.
Right.
Like bad ace queens. They can fold ace fours. And it's very interesting that these are in his range anyway. But
right. Because we were just talking about like, 8s, 4s not likely, but maybe like very small percentage of the time. People that drink a lot, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cheers.
That's in the range, yeah. Cheers, yeah.
All right, let's do call.
That's in my range for sure.
So at the turn comes 9 of hearts. So now there are 2 flush draws on the board. And me, the out of position player, get to check a lot. Which
that's interesting.
He didn't call. Okay, let's
he raised.
He
so
raised.
But that is interesting that you went to like if he did just call.
Yeah.
Right? If he did just call, then you'd still be checking your ace king of diamonds.
Yeah.
Most of the time, which is interesting.
That is very interesting.
And you pretty much only bet like made hands. You pretty much even aces you check. Wow.
Yeah.
You check a lot with aces.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm just betting 9s, 8s, for some reason 7s.
So what's the rationale you think behind like checking something like aces on a let's say 9 of hearts? Wouldn't like if I was playing the hand, right? Like I would be thinking, I have to protect 2 flush draws.
Because he could have 10s, 8s, 9s. Like sets are very much in his range.
Right. But if he did have, let's say he shows up with jacks, right? If I have aces, I like my thought process would be if he has a worse overpair than me, I'm getting his stack, right?
Because, but there are very few worse overpair than you.
Right.
Because like 8, 9, and 10 are here.
Right.
8, 9, 10 are here. It comes only like if you add aces, there's only jacks, queens, and kings.
Yeah.
And what jacks, queens, what kings? I don't think there's enough kings.
Kings, yeah. Probably kings, not many. But
yeah. So there's only jacks and queens. So there are more 8s, 9s, and 7s and 10s than there are kings and queens. Kings and jacks.
Yeah.
So aces check. And not only that, like, you have to check jacks too, and 10s too, even 10s majority of the time. Interesting.
Yeah, like even that, is it, maybe that's because it's a 4-bet pot. I mean, generally when you get like 4-bet, 5-bet pots, I guess there are less flushes that are possible.
I mean, I don't know how to tell the solver it's a 4-bet pot though.
Oh, right.
It doesn't know.
Maybe it's adjusted for the range, yeah. But anyway, so that was if he called. Let's say if he raised, he check raises the flop.
Check raises the flop. Let's bet small, might bet 10. And then there are very few hands that he has to check raise with. Like queens is a fucking call.
Yeah. Because again, your range is uncapped. You could have aces and kings.
Yeah.
And he could be destroyed. You could even, he's targeting a very narrow range of hands you have called with.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Like what is he trying to accomplish with his raise, right?
Yeah.
So it's obviously not a bluff raise, it's a value raise or a protection raise, whatever you want to call it, right? So he expects to be called by a worse hand, right? He expects to be called by precisely jacks.
Yeah.
Or ace king of diamonds or something, right? That's 2 hands I can think of. Or ace queen of, like ace x of diamonds or jacks.
There's
right?
no
Everything else you
X
beat.
in Ace X.
Yeah, it's just ace, yeah, ace king, ace queen.
Yeah, there's no X there.
Yeah. So with his raise, like, yeah, because your range is completely uncapped. You can have anything.
And then it tells me to call ace jack, ace king diamond. Obviously, there's no jam here.
Right.
The only jam is like top set. You jam top set. You jam your aces. It's not jam. It's jam. Raise 150 is jam. Yeah.
That's funny. Like, let's say you did jam here. Like, if you did jam here, right? Let's say you go for like an all in.
Yeah.
Because
kings.
Would he call with queens?
Like, kings, aces, sometimes queens.
But even queens, like, he's calling only 50% of the time. He should be folding 50% of the time. But I mean, again, like the player in our the player pool, like the average player, like us, it'd be difficult for us to fold queens there.
Yeah. He should call with queen 10.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's going for double jack and 9 to get a straight with it. I don't know what's the goal.
Double gutter and a pair.
Yeah.
That's all he had. I mean, top pair and double gutter.
Yeah. And bottom set he calls.
And funnily enough, he doesn't even have ace 10 in the range.
Yeah. No, there's no ace 10 in the range.
Right? Because he would never raise that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, so he raises 30, I call, and then comes 9 of heart, and I'm out of position. I check 100%. Obviously, there's like, it doesn't give me options. I check.
Right.
And then he bets. There is no small bet. You see? Bets are big.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you.
So, again, what is he trying to accomplish with the small bet, right?
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's just like dumb. Anyhow.
What is he trying to get? Yeah. I mean, again, it's a value bet because he has queens, right? He has queens, so naturally it's like he thinks it's a value bet, but targeting what?
Yeah.
You call the raise on the flop, and you also have something, right? If you could have, I mean, aces sometimes you'd assume, yeah, maybe you jam the flop. Kings, maybe you jam the flop. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's targeting a very, very slim range of hands, and unfortunately, you had one of them.
Yeah, I had one of them.
Unfortunately, yeah, you had.
Yeah, bet 28 is ace king. It's very interesting that ace king of diamond, just a call, but ace king of heart is a raise.
Huh. I mean, that's
weird. Like, what's the difference? There's both of them are just flush draws.
Yeah, that's some weird computer stuff, because the same thing happens in like chess and stuff. Computers play like these moves, you're like, what? It makes no sense, but it's like some deep calculated thing. Must be it.
And the last card is 8 of clubs. Obviously, I check everything. And the only thing that he did right was to check back on the coin. So stupidity is a lot in these hands. So you'll see a lot of the stupid things that happens. And next hand that I'm gonna show you is one of those stupid hands.
Oh yeah, let's see it. This episode only features Asan's stupid hands, but next one will feature a lot of mine.
All right, so
well.
this is I don't know why. I want to make you laugh. So that too. I want to make you happy. All right. Everybody folds. Button raises to 2.5. Button open range is so wide. I don't care. I'm gonna 3-bet queen, ace queen. I usually 3-bet from the big blind to 12.5, 13.5, but I just did 10.5 for some reason. I don't know. And then I got 4-bet.
Okay.
Holy shit. All right. Okay. And I call the 4-bet, obviously I call the 4-bet ace queen suited. It's interesting that suited you could call, offsuit you can't call.
Yeah, offsuit sometimes people, like, it's better to jam or fold.
Yeah.
A lot of times offsuit. But then suited,
Alright, and then we go to King Jack 3. A flop that really favors the 4-better.
Right. But no, it doesn't. It favors you. What are you talking about? Four better. No, it favors you. You have the 10.
I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm betting very small. I don't know what I'm trying to achieve. I just bet. Like, there is a chance that, there's a chance that I was under influence playing this hand. I don't think so, but there is.
Let's pretend you are. That's better for the story. Like it's.
Yeah, I lead quarter pot, or is it third pot? It's third pot.
Third pot.
It's third pot. 45 divided.
Pretend you're the four better. That's it.
Yeah.
Just pretend you're the.
I think I got confused. I really think I got confused because I do get confused once in a while. And the poor guy calls it, and then another jack rolls off, and I bet less than half pot. Just random numbers.
This is it's getting very random right now.
I don't know how much is 29 divided by 74. 29 divided by 74, if I could type, is 40%.
40% pot.
I do 40% by all.
That's a size, yeah.
It's a size. It's a calculated size.
Yep, it's a size.
And the dude folds. Poor fool.
I mean, he had to have had like tens, queens, or ace queen himself. Who knows? Like that's it. Like. What,
I mean, I could have ace jack.
Yeah, you could definitely have ace jack, because you know when you label the players online, like you never know. Like, maybe you were like you had stats that said, oh, you know what, this guy actually plays with a very
actually like, I can. Oh, hold on. I can look at the HUD show. I think I looked at the HUD. Show HUD at the time.
HUD's not visible on the stream, but we can see it on our end, so we'll just tell you the stat.
Yeah, I tell you the stat at the time of the hand. All right. Let me just tell you, unlock layout, and then this villain 1. This guy 3-bet's a little bit too much.
Okay.
3-bet a little bit too much. This should be between 6 or 10%. He 3-bets 11%.
Okay.
All right. And then he falls to 3-bet quite often. So when he opens, if you 3-bet, he falls quite often. He had folded to 4-bet half of the time. So 10 hands, it's not that many, but half of the time. And his fold ranges that I have, this is very complex, comprehensive stats I have. His fold ranges to flop c-bet is low, but it is higher on turn. I guess so it goes higher as time goes, and he does not check raise as much.
Okay. And what about your stats coming? So like, what do you like? I'm not sure if there's a way to see this, but do you think is there a way to see like
how they see my stats from their point of view? No, I don't.
Okay, but like, what about for the session that you're playing currently?
I think you can.
Okay.
I think you can.
So, cause I mean, I've played with you, and I feel like if I look at your stats, they'll be like very reasonable numbers. So if the guy is donk betting into you, like, what does he have? Like, he probably has it. Like that could be a mental. Because sometimes people do that, right? When you get donk bet into, you're like, what does he have?
Yeah.
You know, like, cause if you do donk bet and you happen to have it, like, I mean, and if the guy has queens, I mean, what's he gonna do? He's gonna fold.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what you have.
Yeah. All right, and then the last hand that I want to talk about. Oh, let's go to the pre-flop. Sorry, I started a little bit late.
Jack.
I have King Jack suited, and then I open big blind 3-bets. I call it 3-bet, and I go to a flop.
Right. So how deep are you guys? How much is what's the effective stack?
The effective stack is 150 again. So it's a big stack. So I mean, there's a lot of things that one could do. So here, this guy bets very tiny.
Yeah.
Very tiny. Like, it's just, like, unbelievably tiny. And then...
Yeah, again, I was probably that same concept. Like, he obviously, like, this is the board that favors him.
Yeah.
He's going to bet very often, but very small.
Yeah. And it's a paired, like, it's... If he has an ace, if he has a single ace...
Yeah.
I mean, what am I calling with?
Right.
Like, he has to give me good odds.
Right. Exactly.
So...
There's only one ace left, and... I mean, he's obviously targeting maybe an ace, a weaker ace, or king to call.
Yeah. So I call. Then a 7 rolls out.
Pick up the flush draw. Yep.
Yeah, but it doesn't, like, really, I don't care about the flush draw as much. It's not that significant in my opinion. And then he bets freaking big, almost popped.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much pot.
Yeah. I call the pot size bet because, like, honestly, I still have top 2 pair.
Yeah.
A good kicker, like the better kicker would have been a queen.
Yeah.
But, like, anyway.
I like jacks.
Yeah. And the river is a king.
Oh, that's tough. Cause here, like, I mean, when he bets, like, like, you know, he bets 2x pot pretty much. Like,
yeah,
that's a gigantic bet.
Yeah.
Like, if this guy is bluffing here, I mean, he's that's props to him. You know, like, props to him for bluffing. Because at this point, the fact that you call the pot size bet on the turn, what do you have? You have at worst like a king.
Yeah.
At worst the king.
Yeah.
And you could have weak aces in your range too.
Yeah.
Because you opened under the gun. You got 3-bet and you called the 3-bet. You could have stuff like, you know, ace jack, ace queen, all that kind of stuff. Ace queen off.
Yeah, I put him on an ace, or even maybe 2 aces, to be honest. Like, I was like, you know how many times I flopped quads online, like playing in that 40,000 hands that I played on this Blitzpoker? Twice. So
that's still pretty impressive. Flopping quads is like
not just quads. I flopped quad aces.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Twice.
That's crazy.
I flopped quads more than that. I flopped quad 10s, quad 7s, quad 6s. I flopped a lot of quads.
I need to get to your level where I've played that many hands. Because I've flopped quads 0 times. Like, I don't think I've ever flopped quads in my life. So I need to play more poker.
Yeah. Anyhow, I fold here. I freaking fold.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the guy, like, when you bet 2x pot in the river, like, first of all, like, you block, like, the hearts. I mean, if that's even a concern, like, which probably it isn't.
Yeah,
but
I know.
What does he have? Like, queen 10? Like, he doesn't have any bluff here. I think it's pretty much an ace.
Oh, I ran this on this thing, and look at this. The out of position player always bets tiny.
Like the out of position player?
Yeah, like his guy. Yeah, this guy. He did bet. He bet 3.
You mean the guy? Okay. Yeah. He's out of position. He bets tiny.
He bets tiny. Yeah, he bets 3. But here you can see he should bet like 1, not 3.15. Like, yeah, you see, like, it's mainly 1.
Yeah, because I've seen that online sometimes too, where people bet like just a tenth of the pot and stuff, and you're like, well, what could he possibly like have here? Like, I guess it makes sense. Again, this is a board that's he should bet like 100% of the time.
Yeah, like
whatever he has.
Yeah,
so I guess it does make sense.
There's almost 0% check and then almost 0% bigger, like pot size bet or something, but majority is very small. So yes, all right, he bets small. Let's say he bets small, like his size. And I have king jack suit. I'm almost called with everything. So there's no raise in my range. That's just standard.
Yeah. You never have a nutted hand.
Yeah.
You never have like the nuts.
Yeah. And then the thing is 7 of hearts. 7 of hearts, you can see that majority he still bets small. Interesting.
And he checks a lot on 7 of hearts.
Yeah, 7 of hearts, he checks and bets. And then when he bets, he has like
Aces.
Aces, ace king, queens. I mean, he still bets 10-8 suited with 10-8 of heart.
Yeah, because I guess, see, if you're checking like mid-range hands like queens, but then you have like really strong hands, obviously, ace X, but then
because I
you have the
call with a
bluffs.
lot of random shit too. Like I call with pocket tens. I call with like ace 3 suited is not a random card here. I call with like jack 10 suited.
Interesting.
Yeah, I call everything. There's no fold for that size.
Right.
The fold is like 7-6 suited, like the ones that are really off,
like just completely like nothing.
Yeah, I even call it pocket deuces, pocket threes, pocket fours at some frequencies.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that those are auto folds for me.
Yeah.
Like, when I see that flop, I'm like, check fold.
I lose a lot of equity there, honestly. I think like check folding, like because like how often. Well, it's a 3-bet pot. It's different. But like a button open and I defend and I don't hit, I don't fold easily.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the 7 comes and he should bet small. Interesting. But he bets big.
He bets like, pot pretty much.
Yeah, right? He bets, I don't have pot in this. I have like this much. And then still I have to call.
Yeah, because again, you still have a king. I mean, if he is balanced, like, I mean, because I think GTO is all about like balance and stuff. It's about balance. But again, like I don't think players are like always balanced. Players have like, I think players tend to in some spots be overvalued towards value.
Yeah.
Or like they have more value, and some spots they're overvalued towards bluffs. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And here it's probably like, what's his bluff? Like, I don't think people are bluffing enough with hands like 10-8 suited.
No, there's no bluff. Like anything that is bet has an ace in it. Here, the only bluff hands are queens and queen jack.
Queen jack, I guess, you have the potential to make it straight. I guess, there's something. But this is his this is like his action after the river. Right?
Yeah, after the river.
And he bets what, like gigantic?
Yeah, he bets the 138. So this one.
Oh my god, yeah.
So when he bets that, it's definitely some random crap. With aces, he has to bet 5. Look at that.
Yeah, because I mean, if he has aces, like, you have nothing. You have a king.
I have a king.
And that's the best, right? You have a king, and are you really gonna call a big bet with a king? Probably not.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely like the right play, because I mean the chances that he's like, especially in the player pool that we play against, the chances that he's bluffing is like close to 0.
Okay, thank God, I have to fold king jack suited. I can only call that bet if I have quad kings or ace full of kings.
Wait, so some of the aces are even folds? Like, that's bizarre. Like if you look at the aces, some of them are folds.
Why do you fold ace? Ace is the nuts, isn't it? No, if you have ace jack, he could have kings.
But like, that's one hand, right? That's literally like, that's one.
But the size is like twice the size of the pot.
Oh, that's crazy. That's interesting.
That's something that I would never do. That's where I lose money.
I would never fold an ace here, like 0% of the time. Even if I had any ace, I call here for sure. 2x pot, like I call with any ace. Like, I mean, if there are guys that are folding an ace here, I mean, like, props to them, but never me.
Ace like, queen is fold sometimes.
That's crazy.
I mean, ace queen is more fold in my opinion than ace jack, to be honest. Isn't it?
Why is that?
Because ace queen means that the guy doesn't have queens.
Oh, as a bluff or something.
As a bluff or something.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. But yeah, I mean, 2x pot and but again, like if you have an ace in your hand, right? The only hand that you lose to is pocket kings.
Yeah.
Which is funny. That's one hand.
That is true.
And because you have like the second best hand. It's not even like the situation where you have like it's obvious the guy can have the nuts. This is one hand, like one combo.
I mean, I had quads over someone else's boat.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I had quads. I had pocket nines, and I flop a set, and turn is another 9.
Yeah.
And I have quad 9s, and they have a boat. Like, I stack them. It happens. It's not. Yeah. I mean, it happened to me once. Like quads over boat. It happened to me once.
Those are like.
But you can't be scared of, like, what is this? They could say scared of monsters under the bed.
Exactly.
You can't do that.
Right? You're just seeing ghosts at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, if he has it, you gotta pay him, you know? Like
but I don't think, like, the king fold is good fold here, I think.
King fold's a good here, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing that... There's, like, one bluff, and that's, like, on the solver.
Yeah.
There's no way, like, I don't think I'd ever bluff, like, 10-8 suited or something. Whatever other crazy bluffs were here.
Yeah, I don't think anybody bluff... Like, even queens is a ballsy jam.
Yeah.
On that pot.
Yeah, the thing is, computers have, like, no fear, you know? Computers have no fear.
It's not their money.
Yeah, it's not their money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if computers had a bank and stuff, who knows? Maybe the solver would be totally different.
Yeah.
Just be, like, homeless and, like, have a sign, like, I need money. Or something.
These are the 3 hands I had tonight. I had fun talking to you, man.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I love going over hands and stuff. But yeah, those are 3 hands for this study session. But
yeah.
We'll have more featured in the next one.
Yeah, we're gonna have like very similar. I feel like we should have similar structure, like, going forward. Yeah. Like, look at the hands, the thought process that went into do our own discussion, and then run them to some level and talk about them.
Yeah, and see what the GTO strategy is, how people deviate from the GTO strategy, that kind of stuff. I think it's definitely a good discussion.
Yeah. And as time goes by, we get more used to the whole solver things, and then learn more. We can
and also, like, how to adjust to the player pool, because hopefully I think both of our aim is to move up in stakes gradually. Because currently we play like 25-50 online. Yeah. 25 cent, 50 cent online. And the goal is to obviously incrementally move up.
Yeah.
But the player pool differs for every stake. Yeah. They play differently, but I guess eventually the aim is to become better poker players. So this is definitely, like, on the stepping, the first step towards becoming a better poker player. So I definitely enjoyed this session.
Yep. All right, man. Take care. Have a good evening.
You too.
Cheers. Yeah. Bye-bye. Let's stop recording. All right, recording done.
that was definitely like 35-40 minutes.
Let me see.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Hey, 40 minutes.
How you doing? Okay, that's actually good. I think that's a good time for, like, because you don't want to keep it too short where you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Because too short is, like, not enough.
Yeah.
And if it's like 2 hours, then it's too long.
And I like the idea of streaming our recording sessions.
How we record.
How we do the recording. Anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, anybody who is not watching the stream, the recording of this video that is going to be on YouTube is on Twitch.
Twitch, yeah.
For
Twitch
a week.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright. Take care, man. I'm gonna go get dinner. I didn't eat dinner yet.
Same, neither did I. I have to go get some dinner right now.
All right, take care.
Okay, post it on. Send me the YouTube link as soon as you post it.
I will. I was thinking, like, making a couple and then start posting so that we have always one in the backlog, so that we don't skip.
So I'll play more hands. So I'll probably try to play, like, maybe 200, 300 more hands, maybe 500. Who knows?
Don't push.
Yeah. I mean, definitely not gonna tilt.
Not
gonna tilt tonight.
Yeah.
But I'll try to get more hands. You get more hands as well, because I know you play a lot. But we'll try to record maybe, like, later this week.
Yeah.
Whenever we can, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a couple in the bag then.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go to Vegas on Friday night.
Friday night. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So maybe Thursday. We can target for Thursday.
Thursday sounds good. I have guests over on Thursday. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Take care. Have a good
later,
one.
son.
Bye.
Good night.